People, Duncan here. Hey, you know, with this whole social injustice, NFL protest, and all that, I figured it's a good time to talk about that. You know, we all know that Kaepernick's the one that kind of started it all. So, here's what I want to say. I've been a Niners fan almost my whole life. It's the only football team I've ever really cared to like. In fact, it's probably one of the only teams I ever really loved. Now, I can remember at least 3 of our Super Bowls. I can also remember the year San Francisco, I believe 2013 or 14, led the league with 8 arrests, drunken public intoxications, player suspensions. You're talking about criminal activities, domestic violence. You're talking about all these things that we're talking 8 people, players for the 49ers. 8 of them were suspended or removed for a period of time because of criminal behavior. Now, Kaepernick was quarterback for those teams. So my question is, if you can't hold your team to a higher standard, if your team leads the league and has more arrests than any team before them ever had, then you should not lead a protest about how the players are misconceived as being criminals. See, it's easy to turn your back on your country. It's easy to kneel on your flag. And then when people question, it's easy to bring up some false narrative. But the truth is, the NFL is filled with players who commit crimes. Statistically, most of them are of color. So before we go flipping the NFL into some national icon for social injustices, maybe they should start worrying about the fact that they represent a true statistic in this country. The statistic that a large portion of the colored population does in fact commit crimes. They do in fact are more likely to kill each other over the color of a rag. Okay, these are real issues that nobody really wants to address, yet somehow he's an icon. Explain that to me. So, as a Niners fan, I can tell you right now, the whole thing is ludicrous. It's based on lies, deception, misconception. It's based on false narratives. Okay, you can't commit so many crimes and then complain when people call you on it. You can't go around killing people and then complain when the cops show up. You can't go around infiltrating schools and shooting them up because of gangs. See, this is the real injustices in this country. So, what exactly is it that Kaepernick is standing for? Because it looks to me like he couldn't even stand for the own players on his own team. And that's my message. Thanks. Duncan out.